Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about note values, rest values, time signatures as a whole, simple time signatures, compound time signatures, and complex time signatures. To start off, we have note values. Firstly, we have breathes. A breathe is a double whole note. It has 8 beats, so it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have a semi-breathe, which is a whole note, which is 4 beats. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we would have a minim, which is half of a note, which is 2 beats, which would sound like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have a crotchet, which is a quarter note, so it's 1 beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have a quaver, which is half a beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and something along the lines of that. You get the idea. It slowly gets faster and faster. Note values tell us how long these sounds last. The importance is that they help musicians understand how to play the pieces within the correct timing easily. It works as a universal language for music. It also helps with different note lengths, creating contrast and emotion. An example of this in real music is in Seven Nation Army. The bass line uses a lot of crotchets, quavers, and minims. So the bass line goes like dun 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 dun. You can hear where the different notes are. You can hear how long some of the notes are and how quick some of the notes are. So like the beginning note, dun, that's quite long. Dun 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 dun. After the first note, dun, there's 3 quicker notes. And it just gives it rhythm and pace. Then we can move on to rest values. These tell the musician how long not to play for, which gives the piece space and rhythm. The values are the same as the note values. So the double whole rest would also count for 8 beats. The semi-breathe, which is a whole rest, would count for 4 beats, and on and on. An example of this in real music is the Jaws theme, the rest between the doo-doo. It causes anticipation, which is why it's important, and it creates shape in the piece. So, for example, the da-dun, 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 da-dun. You can hear how the rests slowly become less and less. So there are less and less pauses. They become quicker. And then, what is a time signature? A time signature is a musical symbol that appears at the beginning of a piece of music after the clef and key signature. It tells you how the rhythm is organized / how the music is organized in time. A time signature has 2 numbers. The top number tells you how many beats are in each bar. For example, 3/4, there are 3 beats in each bar. The bottom number tells you what kind of note gets the beat. And a bar line divides the music into these repeating groups. For example, for the bottom note, 4, quarter note gets the beat, 2, half note gets the beat, 8, eighth note gets the beat. Time signatures help musicians understand the beat, count the rhythm, and stay together when playing. Simple time signatures. A simple time signature is when each beat can be divided into 2 equal parts. For example, in simple time, the beat feels like 1 and 2 and. Each beat splits into 2 bar lines and appear after the correct number of beats. In 4/4, each bar contains 4 quarter note beats. The bar lines help the performers keep track of where they are and show the structure of the music. In simple time, the top number is usually 2, 3, or 4. It's important because it's the most common way we feel rhythm. These time signatures keep music organized into predictable and easy to follow beats. An example of this is in Billie Jean, they use 4/4 timing. It's considered a classic steady pulse. Then we move on to compound time signatures. Compound time signatures divide beats into 3 equal parts instead of 2. The beats feel like clap, tap, tap, clap, tap, tap. The main beats split into 3. In this, the 8th note gets the beat. The top number is always a multiple of 3. For example, 6/8 and 9/8. These tell you how many 8th notes are in each bar. A 6/8 bar contains 6/8 notes, grouped into 2 dotted quarter beats. The bar lines appear after each full set. The dotted quarter note represents 1 full beat in compound time. You'll feel 2 main beats. The importance is that it gives a flowing or rocking feel you can't get with simple time. It's essential for jigs, ballads, and pop styles. An example of this in music is We Are the Champions by Queen. They use a 6/8 timing. Now, complex time signatures. A complex time signature has beats grouped in uneven patterns, like 5/8 or 7/8. These signatures often combine 2s and 3s. Because of this, the beats don't divide evenly in the same way every time. This is an example of 7/8. It might feel as 2 plus 2 plus 3. The bar lines still separate complete groups of beats. The grouping inside the bar creates an irregular rhythm feel. An example from real music is Money by Pink Floyd, which uses 7/4, which creates an off-balance rhythm, which repeats the theme of the corrupt influence of wealth in the song. The importance is that these signatures create excitement, unpredictability, and unique grooves. They are used a lot in jazz, film, music, and progressive rock.